What's going on, guys? This is Adventure Time from HookedOnVersaTime, and today I got a commentary for you guys. This commentary topic comes from me not having internet or TV for a while, and I'm just gonna talk about what if we didn't have electricity. And I've, I think TNT had a show where called Dark Skies, where I think aliens came to the Earth and they just completely shut down all the electricity and stuff. And it was something. It was based off pretty much us not having electricity anymore. And I think the whole lesson of that show was to tell people to not be so much dependent on electricity. And it wasn't just electricity, it was like cars and like anything that had to do with power. Like everything was just shut off. So imagine back in the day, whatever, I wasn't there, when people used to ride horses for transportation, or they used to just walk. Yeah, believe it or not, people used to walk before. But yeah, like just thinking about that just sort of brought this topic on me. And yeah, let me just talk about the pros and cons of having electricity. Uh, Obviously, there's a whole bunch of pros. I'm not gonna go over, every single one. But the internet. The internet is sort of like some people base their life off the internet. Actually, some YouTubers actually just that's how they make their living and stuff. That would be awesome to do, but obviously, I'm not. We're not even there yet, right? But people go on Facebook, Twitter, they use, they text and stuff that has to do with like whatever, blah blah. They do all that stuff, and you know, people base their lives off of electronics, and that's not so good. That's gonna bring me to my first con of people, depending too much on their electronics, and you know, sometimes people over exaggerate. Like, I see people who at school, and there's girls who come and talk to me and they tell me like, oh, can you believe my parents took away my phone? Oh, I'm gonna die and all this stuff. I'm just like wow, like I don't even have a phone, and like I don't see why people make a big fuss out of it. I have an iPod and people text me through there and stuff, but like, you know, like not having a phone, a cell phone, it's not gonna kill you. Like people could socialize in person. That's what I prefer to do. I've been told that I'm a way more interesting person in person than I am over text because, I mean, that's not completely my fault, but I don't really like texting because I don't know, it seems people act differently when they talk over the internet and stuff. They try to act a little bit more outgoing and stuff, and that's not the type of person I am. But yeah, that brings me to my next pro, and that is entertainment. People use the internet and TV for entertainment and stuff, and just electricity, just powers everything. We cook on it. Obviously, we use our stoves and all that stuff that requires power. Our lights, just stuff like that. And imagine, you'd have to cook outside or put fire and charcoal, all that stuff. Most of the stuff is manufactured by power driven machines and stuff, and that's just it's kind of scary to think that one day maybe we aren't gonna have electricity. Maybe one day, I don't know, just something crazy happens and our electricity turns off. I feel like our whole entire humanity will fall. And I know there's gonna be like those survivors that rebuild and stuff, but like that's pretty scary to think of because just imagine, just think of just. I know sometimes in your head you're just like, oh, I could live without it, but honestly, I don't think I could live without electricity. I think I'd probably I don't know. It's a little scary to me. It's pretty scary thinking that we depend so much on electricity and internet and stuff. That, I mean, sometimes you guys just gotta step back and look at things. I was actually reading a book called Tale of Two Cities, which my English class is starting to read, and it's actually an interesting book. Just reading the book and knowing that so many people were in poverty back then, and there's actually a really powerful scene where there was a wine bottle that was smashed on the floor, and literally, tens of people came rushing at it, literally grabbing their shirts, putting it in the puddle of wine, and squeezing out the juice. And just imagine that in your head. That's pretty scary. Like, people were so much in poverty back then, and I don't think they had well, they did have electricity, but they didn't have all this stuff that we have, like the TV and stuff. And like, it's just, it's scary to think that we could turn into such savages. um and yeah, this commentary got a little off topic, but yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. Expect more content from us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and come check out our channel. We are gonna be bringing you guys awesome content. And yeah, leave your comments down below of this commentary. Any thoughts? And yeah, doses.